Namaste. Last class we have completed chapter number 10 circles of NCERT class 10 mathematics test, and today we are going to discuss the new chapter number 12, areas related to circles. We are familiar with the areas and perimeter of circles. We have studied that topic from lower classes. What is perimeter of a circle? The distance covered by traveling once around the boundary of the circle is called the perimeter. Usually we denote it as circumference of the circle, right? And we know the circumference of a circle bears a constant ratio with its diameter, and the ratio is denoted by the Greek letter pi. Okay, so this symbol we read it as pi. So we can write circumference divided by diameter is equal to pi. And we know diameter is 2 times the radius. So circumference divided by 2r is equal to pi, or we can say circumference is equal to, when we cross multiply this term we get 2 pi r. Pi into 2r, then we can write it as 2 pi r. And we have also learned the formula to find area of a circle. We know area of a circle is what? Pi r square. Then the approximate value of pi is 22 by 7, or we can take it as 3.14 approximately. So the pi value for calculation purpose we take it as 22 by 7 or 3.14 approximately. Okay, so these are the basic things we have learned from the lower classes, and here the first exercise is also a revision exercise. We can start exercise 12.1. Right, here the first question is, the radii of two circles are 19 cm and 9 cm respectively. So let it be R1 and R2. R1 is equal to 19 cm and R2 is equal to 9 cm. Find the radius of the circle which has circumference equal to the sum of the circumferences of the two circles. So we have to find the radius of the new circle which has circumference equal to the sum of the circumferences of the two circles. So let capital R be the radius of the new circle. Okay, it is given that the circumference of the new circumference, you know the formula 2 pi r. So 2 pi capital R is equal to sum of the circumference of the two smaller circles. That we can write it as 2 pi r1 plus 2 pi r2. Okay, the radius of the smaller circles we take it as r1 and r2. So here we can write 2 pi r1 plus 2 pi r2. That is 2 pi r is equal to, here from these two terms we can take on 2 pi common. So 2 pi into r1 plus r2. Now 2 pi we can cancel. Therefore r is equal to r1 plus r2. Now we can replace the values for r1 and r2. r1 is 19 and r2 is 9. So 19 plus 9, which gives 28 centimeter. Therefore the radius of the new circle is equal to 28 centimeter. Clear? Here the next question is, the radii of two circles are 8 cm and 6 cm respectively. So as in the previous question, here we can write R1 is equal to 8 cm and R2 is equal to 6 cm. Find the radius of the circle having area equal to sum of the areas of the two circles. In the last question, the condition is we have to find the radius such that the circumference of the circle is equal to the sum of the circumference of the two circles. Here it is area. Instead of circumference, it is given that area. Okay. So let capital R be the radius of the circle. Radius of the new circle or the larger circle. So according to the question, we can write pi r square, pi capital R square is equal to pi r1 square plus pi r2 square. That is pi r square is equal to pi, we can take it common, pi into r1 square plus r2 square. Pi we can cancel. R square is equal to r1 square plus r2 square. Now we can replace the values of r1 and r2. 8 and 6, so 8 square plus 6 square. That is r square is equal to 8 square 64, 6 square 36. That is 100. Or r is equal to square root of 100, which gives 10 centimeter. Therefore, the radius of the new circle is equal to 10 centimeter. Clear? Now we move on to question number 3. Figure depicts an archery target marked with its 5 scoring regions from the center outwards as gold, red, blue, black and white. The diameter of the region representing gold score is 21. So here it is 21 by 2. Radius is 21 by 2. And each of the other bands is 10.5 centimeter wide. So this width is how much? 10.5 centimeter. So here also 10.5. Here 10.5. All are 10.5 centimeter wide. Okay. Find the area of each of the 5 scoring regions. We have to find the area of each of the 5 scoring regions, namely gold, red, blue, black and white. First of all, we can consider the first circle. So for the gold scoring region, the radius is 21 by 2 because the diameter is given as 21. Diameter 21, so radius is 21 divided by 2. Now here we can easily find the area. Area of the first circle is equal to, then we can denote the radius by r. Okay. Pi r1 square. Pi value is 22 by 7. Then into 21 by 2 into 21 by 2. This 7 and 21 we can cancel. 3, 2, 22, 11. Then 11 into 3, 33, 33 into 21, 33 into 21, 693 divided by 2, and which is 3, 4, 6.5. Okay, 346.5 centimeter square. That is the area of gold scoring region is equal to 346.5 centimeter square. Clear? Now we can find the area of the second circle, not the area of the red scoring region. First of all, we can find the area of the second circle. So for the second circle, the radius, we can say the radius is this 21 by 2 plus 10.5. 21 by 2 means 10.5. Okay. Here also 10.5. 10.5 centimeter wide. So the radius of the second circle is the total length. That is 10.5 plus 10.5. Clear? So 10.5 plus 10.5 is what? 21 centimeter. Okay. So here we can write, it is for the red scoring region, the radius of the second circle R2 is equal to 10.5 plus 10.5, which is equal to 21. Now we can write area of the second circle, which is equal to pi R2 square, that is 22 by 7 into 21 into 21. 7 and 21 we can cancel, we get 3. 22 into 3, 66 into 21. 66, 6 2s are 12, 1 balance 13. 6, 8, 3, 1. So 1386 centimeter square is the area of the second circle. Okay, area of the second circle. This shaded part is the area of the red scoring region. And how can we find the area of this part? We have to subtract the area of the gold score region. That means area of the first circle from the area of the second circle. Or we can say area of this larger circle minus area of this smaller circle. Area of the red scoring region is equal to area of second circle minus area of first circle, and which is equal to 1386 minus 346.5, and which is equal to, here we can subtract these two values. Here 5, here 9, here 3, here 0, here 1. So 1039.5 centimeter square. So the area of the red scoring region will be equal to 1039.5 centimeter square. Similarly, we can find the area of the other scoring regions, that means blue region, black and white. Here for the blue region, the radius is this much length, that is 10.5, 10.5, 10.5. So first we can find the area of the third circle. Area of the third circle, and in order to find the area of the blue region, we have to subtract the two values. That means area of the third circle minus area of the second circle. Okay. So the remaining part is a homework, so do it yourself. Okay. Here the next question is, the wheels of a car are of diameter 80 centimeters. So here the diameter is 80 centimeters. So radius is 80 by 2, 40 centimeters. Right. How many complete revolutions does each wheel make in 10 minutes when the car is traveling at a speed of 66 km per hour? So we have to find the number of revolutions in 10 minutes. Okay. So first of all, we can write the speed of the cars is given there 66 km per hour. Now we can convert this one. Here it is given in centimeter. So kilometer to meter, we have to multiply by 1000. Okay, 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meter. And meter to centimeter, we have to multiply by 100. Okay, so to convert kilometer to centimeter, we have to multiply by 1000 into 100. That means 1 lakh. So here we can write 66 into, if we multiply by 1000, it becomes meter. Again, if we multiply by 100, it becomes centimeter. Clear? Then it is per hour, and here it is in minute. We have to find the number of revolutions in 10 minutes. So that part also we have to convert. Now it is equal to 60 minutes, so divided by 60. Here the unit is centimeter per minute. Okay. Now we can cancel. 0, 0 cancel. Here 6 and 66 cancel. 11. So we get 11 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 zeros. Centimeter per minute. So what's the meaning of this one? Speed is 1,10,000 centimeter per minute. That means in 1 minute the car travels 1,10,000 centimeter. Okay. So first of all we have to find the distance traveled in 10 minutes. For that we can multiply this into 10. In 1 minute 1,10,000 centimeter. So in 10 minutes 1,10,000 into 10. Okay. Therefore the distance traveled in 10 minutes is equal to 1,10,000 into 10. It is equal to 11 lakh centimeter. Okay. Now we can find the number of revolutions. So the number of revolutions in 10 minutes is equal to, we have to divide the total distance traveled by the circumference of the wheel. Here the wheel is in the shape of a circle. So we can write circumference of the circle. That is 11 lakh divided by 2 pi r, and which is 11 lakh divided by 2 into 22 by 7 into radius. Here the radius is 40. Now we can cancel. Here on 0 and 0. Then 22. 2 11s are 22. Here 1. Then 4 zeros. Okay. And we can write 10,000 into 7. 7 goes on the numerator by taking reciprocal. Divided by 2 into 4. Again we can cancel this 10,000 by 2, 5,000. Once again we can cancel by 2, 2,500. Again we can cancel it by 4. 6 fours are 24, 1 balance 10, 2 fours are 8, 2 balance 20, that is 5. 625 into 7, and which is equal to 4,375. So what we can conclude, the number of revolutions the wheel makes in 10 minutes is equal to 4,375. Clear? Now we move on to the last question in this exercise. Take the correct answer in the following and justify your choice. If the perimeter and area of the circle are numerically equal, then the radius of the circle is, 4 options are given, we have to find the correct one. So here it is given that perimeter and the area of the circle are numerically equal. So we can write, given perimeter, that is 2 pi r is equal to area pi r square. Here we can cancel on pi and pi, and on r, here also on r. And the remaining is 2 is equal to r. Or we can write r is equal to 2. So the radius is 2 units. Option A is the right answer. Okay. So this finishes exercise 12.1. That's all for today. Thanks for watching. Thank you.